Mascot is the app your rugby club needs. Mascot makes it easy to communicate with players and supporters, track results and fixtures, manage payments, and best of all, Mascot will increase your sponsorship revenue. Sign up is easy. Visit mascot.co and download the app on the iOS and Google Play stores today.
Well, welcome everybody for Bar TV Sports. It's the New South Wales Country Cockatoos taking on the Queensland Country Blue Heelers. And we just saw a magnificent matchup here at the Sandpit at Gateshead in Lake Macquarie, the home of Southern Beaches, where the Country Cockatoos ran out winners on the bell 23-20. And Anthony Partridge, what a game it was, and what a game we're expecting right here tonight. It's freezing cold, so you'd have to expect that the Country Cockatoos with the advantage, with the Queensland players hailing from all over tropical Queensland.
Oh, yeah, they've come down and rugged up. And yeah, it's cold. As you can see, a few of the supporters in the crowd, they're all rugged up. And it was a great game. All the Cockatoos in the first half in that game, and then the Heelers came flying home and lock full time to knock it over from about 40 out to win the game. What a great way to finish a fixture and their rep campaign.
Yeah, certainly was.
Here they come.
And a few names we know of. Jane Sherritt, the number 10. Of course, the captain, Paulie Tuala. He's a Country Cockatoos legend as he leads them out here live for you on Bar TV Sports. Of course, the game brought to you by Mascot. Get online at mascot.co and check them out because they will help your club commercialise everything. Jack Arthur coming out in the 15 jersey, hailing from the Nelson Bay Club. And, of course, there's stars littered all over this Country Cockatoos side, Anthony.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic to watch them as the Heelers just come out here, led by
their number 13, Kyle Beakey. He's been around for some years. And they're all getting into it. The crowd has built, certainly here, as you can see, from our cameras situated high up in the Bar TV, coats higher. The scissor lift over there.
Well, here we are. Look at them. They've rolled in. There's a great crowd here this evening.
Yeah, they're certainly putting on a big show here at Southern Beaches, the home of rugby in Lake Macquarie. In the NHRU to be the Queensland Country side kicking off. Running right to left on your screens.
You see Steve O'Brien there, the General Manager for New South Wales Country Rugby, asking Lockyer to come off the field. He doesn't want to leave.
Yeah, he certainly won the game for the Colts side last game. And it'll be referee Jared Logan officiating here for the big one. He blows time on, and it is showtime here at the Sandpit, taken nicely under heaps of pressure there. McKill puts the ball back as Sherritt saying go for a run there, big fella. McNamara it was. Now it goes back to Sherritt, the South African, hailing for the Waratahs club, and that ball kicked out on the 40 or thereabouts as the touch judge, Drew Tonks, who refereed earlier in the day, puts his flag up on the touchline.
Well, these two teams in the line out, not as much tall timber.
I just think they're all big, Anthony, but there's a couple of big boys in that Queensland Colts side. And now the ball comes out. And already the action fast paces the captain, Beakey, taking it into contact. And good run there by Big Sam Tweedy. As we hear the country song going off in the background. That time Schultz takes him forward. He's driven sideways. The Cockatoos. Mitch Planton that time losing the ball forward. So the Cockatoos coming up with it. Tuala getting it. Sherritt now looking to find distance and might find too much distance. Oh, it's pinpoint there by the fly half for the New South Wales Country Cockatoos.
Well, locally we see him do it with the Waratahs, don't we? Just steer them around very, very well. And, you know, that was pinpoint. Landed about 500-600 mil in from touch.
Well, he's rated so high. He's rated by Darren Coleman, the Country Eagles coach, and almost making the train-on squad last year, but for a back surgery for that NRC program. So watch out for the fly half of the Cockatoos. The short ball there to Beaky, the captain. Beaky driven back.
Good tackle, McNamara.
John O'Toole as well, the number 9, getting involved early. That boot comes off the side. Now Bainavalu getting the ball, looking to straighten the attack. Try scoring phenomenon in New South Wales Country Rugby is Bainavalu.
Brennan.
Yeah, nice run there by Brennan. We saw his younger brother Aaron lead the Singleton Bulls charge today, earlier on.
Lining up again.
And this time it goes to Sherritt, who goes wide. They have space collectively on the far touchline. O'Toole's looking for the ball. Just taking his time there, O'Toole. They're getting set. Tuala. He's been great for country rugby throughout the years. As Sherritt now looking to play wide. It's Brennan. Sherritt now looking for some space. Gets it to Bainavalu. Bainavalu goes for the try line. Crawling. He's close. Picking, driving, and they're over!
Brooke.
Travis Brooke, hailing from the Maitland Club, goes for the first try for the New South Wales Cockatoos.
Yeah, well, what a great try. They've come. John O'Toole servicing the backs there, and Brennan get picked up wide. Good go forward, and then they've shifted on. We'll see in the replay how well organised it all was.
Yeah, definitely was, and Sherritt just little half break, and Bainavalu thought he was going to crawl there.
Knew he had to release it, and Travis Brooke, geez, a big strong.
Johnny on the spot. Gee, he's been a good find this year, hasn't he, Travis Brooke?
Yeah, pretty handy surname.
Not just in Newcastle rugby, but country rugby indeed, as Tuala just having a chat to Logan. One of the premier officials in country rugby and indeed New South Wales Rugby Union.
Well, that's a great start for the Cockatoos, and well, we saw their younger counterparts do it in the Colts earlier today, and that's the start they needed. And
they're playing very direct, weren't they? As Jack Arthur.
Certainly could nearly call it a home ground advantage with 6 of this starting team coming from around the region, so they know the area, and great support by for all those guys coming from all the clubs today, or this evening.
Yeah, it's a big match as Arthur comes in. He strikes it. It comes around and just shaves the post. So the score remains 5-0. New South Wales Country leading Queensland Country here at the home of Southern Beaches Rugby in Gateshead, Lake Macquarie. That ball, nice restart there. It's very high, and Brooke comes up with it.
Good in the air.
Ball goes to Tuala. Involved early on. And now they play direct again, the Cockatoos. And Brennan charging forward, breaking the line. Good run. Still going.
Oh, he's just been pinged there for crawling too far.
Yeah, just got the shoulder on the ground, I feel.
Yeah.
And good chance now for Gilbert. They'll probably go for the points here. Yeah, they've elected to take the shot at goal.
Geez, he came onto that ball well, Nath Brennan. I was talking to him earlier from my club up there at Singleton, and he was certainly nervous about today. He probably doesn't like me saying that, but it's probably the biggest game he's played. So he's here at home in front of his family, and all our clubs stayed down today, a busload, and he's coming onto the ball nice and hard.
You on the bus on the way back, Anthony?
Well, I've got to live with Steve Merrick at the moment.
Oh, name drop.
Yep. So there we go. As we line up here, Kennedy. Pretty handy kick, 42 metres out, dead in front. Takes a sigh, and then he comes. He's certainly got the legs, but just off to the left, and they'll come back to the 22 restart. Well, the Cockatoos want to be mindful. Anything within 50, it looks like he could get. He certainly had the distance on that one, so look for the restart here for the Cockatoos. Sherritt.
Yeah, Sherritt, he's been good, hasn't he, so far?
Started well game. Brook through, solid in defence.
Yeah, now, here come Queensland. What can they do with it? Matt Gigwell taking that one forward. And it's a turnover there by Country. So now coming around the corner, looking for some space out wide. They might not need it. Pulled down there. It was Andrew West. And here comes Brennan again. Charging onto it. West involved in a scuffling back play. Sherritt goes wide. And again, Andy Papworth. Solid running. Little short ball. Nice ball to Brook. Out on the far side is Krause. And kicks. Goes himself. Is he over? If he's not, that is a try saver and a half if you've ever seen one.
Well, what momentum.
Nice work there. McKill it was with the tackle. Well, look at the replay here. Sherritt, good hands, and Brook as well. As Krause kicking for himself. You'd think he was over.
Oh,
look at him, turned at the last second.
McKill done so
That's a
well.
great tackle there.
Well, here we go. Let's see the steam coming off the guys here now. This scrum, pretty crucial for the Healers.
You can see the Country Cockatoos backline set very deep. Krause.
For mine, I've liked Robin Brooks had a great start to the game, and the 8 gave 5 metres out. Giving it to the back line would be a cardinal sin for mine. I'm a former forward, but Robin Brook have a crack up that short side. And I could see McKill there just having a chat to the winger and letting him know this might be coming your way, Jameson. The intimidating sight, Robin Brook. Brook coming at you.
He certainly will, and the surname's synonymous with rugby. Sherritt has the ball. We can't go with it. And as you said, cardinal sin.
Well, there you go.
5 metres out. Take it off the back as Sherritt has a bit of a laugh. I'm sure he'll come back from that one.
All the forwards, what's a scrum? It's 16 men fixing one back's mistake, isn't it? There it is. 16 blokes very thankful that that's just happened. Go down and snuggle up and have another scrum.
Yeah, they'll look to put pressure on here as O'Toole standing next to his halfback there, Gilbert. His counterpart. They look set for a good exit, and it's a good scrum. As they come wide, Baina Valu forced to turn and chase, and they find touch, and that is on halfway. Jack Arthur looking for the quick one, but the chase is there by the Queensland Blue Healers, and they chase it down like a good old-fashioned cattle dog.
They do. Drew Tonks over here, like you said in the earlier game today, and just called touch. Country cap.
So McGuinness it is with it. Nicely taken off the top. O'Toole looking for quick ball. Gets it to Sherritt. Sherritt with a flat ball. And I'll take it up through Keane. Loses the ball, does he? Yeah, he does. And again, that man, Giquel, takes it nicely. And the big number 8, Mitch Planton, rolls forward for this Queensland Blue Healers side. Now they step forward through Big Sam Tweedy. He's been involved a fair bit early on, and now they look to go wide and cut with some good defence.
Flat ball over
Andrew
there.
West.
Caught that back.
The captain, Kyle Beakey, just with a little grin on his face there, thought he was around his player.
Well, Fletcher knowing that the bit of width out there, getting it wide. Those outside backs for the Healers are quite fleet-footed, so testing that width out.
So O'Toole, he'll feed the scrum.
What a good story O'Toole is, just social rugby player over the last few years, and then says, right, I'm going to roll the sleeves up and have a crack in areas in a country jumper. It's a great story.
Yeah, Stu Pinkerton last year, the coach of Newcastle, earmarked him after he had, I think, 1 or 2 games off the bench for Maitland in first grade and said, yep, he's my halfback. So He was a former first-grade halfback and had a lazy couple of years, as we all do, but now finds himself in country first and doing a very good job of it at that as well. 11 minutes down, 5-0. New South Wales Country leading at the moment. Of course, the game brought to you by Mascot, leading communication and commercialisation of your local grassroots club. Get online and check them out, mascot.co, or download them at the App Store. Mascot with a K. And the ball comes out now. Fletcher kicks it downfield. Coming across is Jack Arthur. Not quite getting there on the full, but very well run down by Nick Jamison on the wing for the Blue Heelers.
Good chase down there. We'll go back to this.
Good ball boy work too, by the way.
Oh.
It's a little Jack Arthur with a Nelson Bay
the Groper jersey on. Yeah.
They'll be watching live at the Groper Dome here tonight on Bar TV. Goes to Brooke. O'Toole with a long ball.
Pretty expansive exit play.
And there he is again, West.
There he
seems to break the line.
He?
He's one of those players, deceptive on his feet. Good crash ball.
Little knock on there, and well, he's a nugget, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a good crash ball runner, but he's also deceptively agile on his feet.
Yeah, well, I saw him when he came out. I thought Matt Thomas, the country coach, should be looking to play that style of play, to cut it up hard, and it's obvious that he's got the feet to play as well, that running game if needed.
So the Blue Heelers now looking to attack Fletcher, lined out. Grandstand side, they go to him. Inside ball, oh, can't go with it. Harry Hawker.
Well,
he had the ball on the inside. It was soft hands was needed, but it was flung into his chest, and he just couldn't go with it on the inside.
Might have had a look there. Look at the steam coming out of the guys here. It's certainly...
Well, that's what they say. The fog sets here at about 6:15.
Rolling in, it could be settled
Well,
well.
like hounds of the Baskerville.
Well, there...
Well, it could be Blue Heelers of the...
Baskerville.
of the Gateshead. Of course, we're live at the Sandpit, which is home at Gateshead. Home of Southern Beaches. We see the Queensland coaching staff on the touchline there, not looking overly concerned just yet. As O'Toole feeds it again off the back by Brooke to Sherritt. He'll look to play field position along the ground. It's a nice kick, and Shane Kennedy forced to kick back, and it's a high up and under as it comes down, and they come up with it. Nicely taken by Jamison. And it's been stolen by the Cockatoos. Counter-rucking by the Heelers, but they will go forward with the ball as Tuala cleans out. And that's going to be a penalty to the Cockatoos. They haven't had one for a while, so Logan. Of course, Logan hails from the Southern Beaches Club. It's a home ground for him as well.
It is, yep. I know his son plays down here in the juniors. So, it's great to see a local referee getting the fixture as well.
Yeah, good New South Wales country referee.
Country
featured in the tournaments.
Well, we saw Brooke at the back of the line out with a nice 6-ball earlier, and I think it might be the go-to.
Yeah, it goes to him, and look, just lands in the palms as Sherritt now goes wide, cuts out West. Oh, taken was keen round the ankles. We've seen some great technique here today. All day is Tuala. He's very good, spins out of a tackle, and now Sherritt looking for runners, goes wide. Big Papworth offloading. McNamara. Front row to front row, nothing better. And Brennan. Sorry, Dan Ryan it was.
Yeah, Brennan there in support.
A bit of a scuffling back play. Two prop forwards almost going at it. Turvey and Papworth.
Few handbags. Oh, he comes in, has a crack at him again, Turvey.
Yeah, it's going to light up. He's got under the ball there, though, Turvey, as he goes to ground, forces him to ground. But Turvey's threatening to blow a fuse here as Tuala takes one again. And that's a penalty, Logan.
Yes.
Saying offside.
Well, the big boy's going at it there,
Turvey and Papworth.
He's got a good beard and part of a mullet, Turvey.
Straight out of Queensland country, that.
Yep. I think he could be from...
He's a beef rearer.
Yep. Just a small farm, probably 50,000 hectares. Hobby farm up there.
Yeah, just a hobby farm up in Queensland. Spoiled for riches up there in Queensland country. It's a beautiful part of Australia. Rockhampton.
It's warm up there too, isn't it?
I tell you what, these guys from Queensland country would not have been expecting this weather.
The hoods are on the bench as I look down.
As Sherritt now, we know he's very competent. He didn't take the first kick as he takes this one and waved away again. So New South Wales country not completing their kicks. None from two. Jack Arthur taking the first one. They go deep this time as that man, Jack Arthur, taking the ball. It's a high kick, and they all come through. O'Toole leading the charge, and Turvey taking it like he's part of the back three. He's got number 3 on his back.
Just covering his back. He's a wide human being.
Now picking and driving, Planton. Now they look to go wide and find a bit of space on the edges, and here comes Hawker. Hawker has his winger on the outside, and Jamison dragged into touch.
Hawker's got some skates, doesn't he?
Yeah, he hit the hole well, didn't he? Ran a nice little outside angle, and it looked like
West had to do some work, got on the outside of West, and West had to cover there. And
yeah, well, Jamison, I thought he may have given them a bit of a show there, and credit to the winger, Krause, took him down.
Come across and cover it.
So here they come now, and nicely taken West in the middle. As they come around, looking for Sherritt. Sherritt kicks towards Jamison there. Jamison now looking for Kennedy, and Kennedy, he'll play field position. Good open rugby here. Great grassroots rugby, and this is what grassroots rugby is all about, as O'Toole gets a nice kick downfield, and they'll all let it go out. Will they look for the quick one? No. Because big Dan Ryan was there.
Well, good to see the halfback sitting back in the pocket there for that exit play. Obviously, Sherritt not about. Jack Arthur, and
here's Anoka. Anoka gets the quick one in, and the dummy thrown there by Fletcher, the fly half.
Nice shot there, Jared Logan. Just going to have a chat.
Yeah, I don't think there'll be much in it, as Tuala says, calm down, Jared. Yeah. 20 minutes gone in the game. And they'll look for touch. Well, Kennedy with the ball.
Settled down a bit. The Cockatoos came out flying into the game.
Yeah, there's a Cockatoos player down in back play. Can't quite get a number on him at present.
Well, I think it might be. I'm not sure if it's Keane. He went down a little bit earlier in about 3 or 4 plays ago, and yeah, it looks like Keane, I think. And yeah, he was slow to get up, but sort of might have succumbed to it. It looks like it is.
Yeah, it is Keane. It looks like a hip. Something in the hip region there, and
lower back of his hip. Certainly hard. And
very good bench have the Cockatoos. Rob Richardson, he's been there and thereabouts for quite some time. He can possibly go in. Bledden Gann, of course, we've known him for quite some time, playing for the Eastwood Club as well, coming from Wales.
Yeah, played locally here as well, and solid contributor.
Yeah, playing for the Waratah Club and the Southern Beaches Club as well.
Yeah, he's been about, so he knows what's going on out here at the sandpit.
So Anoka with the ball. Looking to spoil it there, the countryside, but nicely taken and executed by the Blue Heelers as they drive the ball forward.
Got a very well organised maul here, and ball's just out.
Yeah, comes out. Anoka forced to run it himself, looking to get over the ball with the Cockatoos, but now they go wide. Fletcher looking to get it to Kennedy, and here they come now. Jamison looking for the corner, but he'll be taken in by Krause and eventually by the fullback there in Jack Arthur.
That tackle had to be made. Arthur, look at him in counter-rucking there now. And
yeah, nice work by the fullback.
Jared Logan will come back, but yeah, good work from Jack Arthur there. A lot of decision-making to be done. Very short space of time.
Just diving over, wasn't he? As we look at the replay here, Jamison threatens to wind up, but the unassuming pace of Krause on the far wing wraps him up. He's wrapped him up a couple of times now, Anthony.
These flanks out here, they're fast. Krause is and ball just there. That was 20. Tapped it back. Little knock on there.
Yeah, a little knock on.
Well, slowed down a bit here, the tempo, and another scrum. Fix up the mistake in the line out. John O'Toole looking to feed this one on. They need to get out of this red zone.
Yeah, the Healers, they haven't really capitalised, I guess, on the weight of possession they have had over the last 10 or so minutes. It was all Cockatoos the first 10. It's a good scrum by the Healers, forcing Brook to pick up from the back. That time, looking now for Sherritt, comes back to Sherritt, and Sherritt looks for the touchline, doesn't find much clearance, and Jamison will look for the quick one, but Krause comes through on it, and he's going to take it back towards that 22. So again, the pressure still firmly on this Cockatoos side, Anthony.
Oh, and they're quick to go at the line out.
Oh,
well
nicely taken, Dan
Ryan.
Ryan. Now they look to counter off their own line here. The Cockatoos pops the ball up. Bainavalu was unmarked. Should have gone to him.
Oh, yeah, just gone forward.
Only just, but Bainavalu, we've seen the winger on this grandstand side miss out on numerous occasions here today.
Yeah, he is a great try scorer. I see Jared Logan just having a chat to the the boys on the way across.
Yeah, the replay there. Oh, Jack Arthur should have given it.
Look at him. Yeah, it all came in late. Yeah, I think there might be a bit of refereeing going on out there from both sides. Jared just having a chat to them and tell them to just play the football, I'll do the reffing. But field position, they should be coming away with some points, as you mentioned, the Healers. Like you said, they've been down in this right zone and haven't got across the scoreboard. Great defence by Jack Arthur over there.
Yeah, he's done well, hasn't he, Jack Arthur? Not really known as a defensive fullback, but
yeah,
he certainly pulled one off then.
Know what he can do with the Gropers in attack, and over the last couple of years they've turned into a real attacking force up there.
And now, well, the scrum just going down on the loose head side for the Cockatoos, I think.
Look at the steam coming off the boys. They're working hard in there. And 20.
Almost a Dutch oven, isn't it?
Turvey. Over here, look at him.
Yeah, Turvey.
Look at those legs. They look like Mitchell Tanner's legs. Certainly bigger than Mitchell Tanner up top, that's for sure. Loves the scrummaging, I think, Turvey, by the looks of him.
Yeah, he's certainly made for it, isn't he?
Yep.
The big number 3, and now it'll be Gilbert to feed the ball. The Healers, they need to come away with some points. It's 25 minutes gone in the half. The game slowed down a little bit considerably as the night wears on. Inside ball to Beaky. Beaky looking for the set move off the scrum, and Tuala so strong over the ball, stolen. Nice work by the breakaway. And now they'll pick and drive. The Cockatoos, Brennan somehow comes up with it in his hands and knows only one way, and that's forward. Sherritt calling for the ball, gets it, putting the little chip over the top to no one really, as Jamison comes through, and Brook puts it on the boot. Now, Tim Rogers came up with it, but it's going to be called all the way back.
Well, go to the Cockatoos scrum there, a little knock on there at the from the Healers. Come back, and Brook, he's been busy, and Ryan taking the ball there forward, spearing out the back. And like you said, Nath Brennan just popped up. The ball was in his arm. I don't think he ever knew. Like you said, he only knows one way, Nath Brennan. That's forward. Anyway, they're hustling well, the Cockatoos, and trying to get, they've worked hard to get 30 metres without the ball here.
So here's O'Toole again. Sherritt. We'll see what he does this time. As West outside him. Yeah, he's going to go for fielder position. And that's a good smart move as that ball again
Right on the
dances with
grass,
the touch line. If it had its own shooters, it would have been doing disco fever.
Rogers, Tim Rogers, one of the better looking players. Nice green boots, man bun. Pulled back, shadows it over the sideline. Dropping numbers to match the Healers here.
Yeah, the Healers going for the short option. Goes over the top. Brook jumps on it. So here come the Cockatoos. Looking now, the first real chance they've had in about 15 minutes or so. Paulie Tuala trying to get through the other side. Just couldn't get there. Sherritt calling for it. Has West outside him. Steps off his right. Now puts the ball down as Brennan takes them forward again. Setting up the play thereabouts in midfield. They go back towards Sherritt. Putting on a little dance for the crowd. Ball pops up and Krause can't go with it there on the far side.
I don't know. I think it might have been forward, pass forward into touch. So we'll come back there for the... Yeah, I think Jared's hanging back. As you can see the grass is green.
Grass is nice and green here. Tony Wainsey, of course, the sign over there. Shout out to Tony. He unfortunately had a stroke. He's a Southern Beaches godfather out here, so his sign still erected. And shout out to Tony. We know he's a big fan of Bar TV Sports. And of course, this game brought to you by Mascot. Get online to see Mascot. They will help commercialise and communicate within your club, your fans, and of course all your players. Keep them all in check and help grow your game and grow your funding for your team. Download the app at the App Store and of course the Android Store.
Well, that stoppage for Keane, he got some attention earlier, so certainly toughing it out there. And
as we see the trophy there,
they're playing for the silverware.
Not the water, not Palmer, not the Palmer's water bottle. No, I dare
Farmlands Cooperative.
Farmlands Cooperative.
Getting a good plug there. Strategically positioned, and yeah, Keane has succumbed to that. Succumbed to that injury.
So we've got number 22 come on, Knight on the field. He'll go into inside centre, and West will shift to outside centre. Unfortunately for Keane, he was looking pretty good in the early stages.
He was
playing out wide on just getting outside his men.
Yeah.
But the battle between Bainavalu and Rogers.
Well, like you said earlier, Bainavalu needs to get that ball, and looking forward to seeing him in space. Look at the steam coming off that scrub.
Yeah, it's an engine in there. It's a locomotive. As that ball juggled inside, and Kennedy, what can he do? But Jared Logan says it's a knock-on. So Shane Kennedy not getting the best of balls, and now the pressure right on.
Well, have we learnt the lesson? And I'd love to see Travis Brook pick this and go for a bit of a trot, as we saw last look, a little double. Yeah, Travis Brook. I know Sherritt's been solid since that drop, and very.
Well, he's got Krause on the far side, and
he's got a bit more space than he had last time as well. So I'd love to see. And here's.
Yeah, we see Keane there.
Yeah, getting.
Jeez, I'd be straight in the shower. Don't know about that.
Laying on the ground.
He's obviously from out Yass way.
Yeah, well, yeah. He's hence the reason he's laying there and starting to strip off.
So O'Toole feeds the ball. What can Brook do? Good scrum again by the Healers, just twisting it around a little bit. So O'Toole forced to play to Sherritt. Knight going for the line. First touch of the ball. O'Toole has his players coming around. Tuala tries to put a little move on. Dances, getting round. He's very strong. O'Toole, he's over! Sniping run by the halfback. And that is a try to the Country Cockatoos.
Yeah, well, the skipper Tuala so strong there, and sucking in extra defenders, and John O'Toole catching them napping around the ruck like all good halfbacks should. Here we go. We see this great run from Tuala here.
He's just so strong, isn't he,
Tuala?
1,
2, 3, 4, 5 people coming in, and John O'Toole just, thank you very much.
Yeah, just overread there by Gikwell, the number 7, the breakaway. He's had a very good, solid game in defence so far, the Blue Heelers breakaway, but just overread the play there. And O'Toole with a great halfback's try, and Jack Arthur has taken back the ball and the tee, and he will take the shot at goal.
Well, he's a great leader, Tuala, isn't he? You know, rallying the troops there and rolling his sleeves up and taking the guys forward, especially in that good attacking zone. It wasn't that long ago we were talking about the Heelers being down and needing to come away with some points.
Of course, this game brought to you by Mascot. Get online at mascot.co for all your grassroots commercialisation of your rugby club. Engage your fans and engage your players. Download from the App Store as Arthur comes in now for the kick. Comes around and it's coming, and it's waved away.
Well, that's the second one he's pushed.
Yeah, so he's pushed it both sides. We did the Nelson Bay game on Bar TV Sports where he plays for his home club the other weekend, and similar thing, and then he didn't miss one from there on. And Logan has called in front of the kicker. I haven't seen a penalty like that since the mid-'80s.
Well, I'll go back to a scrum, yeah. You can't even, jeez. Come back for the dummy dive pass next.
Well, rules are rules, laws are laws, and they're not meant to be broken here at the sandpit.
Jared Logan.
Anthony?
Yeah, that's right. He made sure they've been, I heard him saying stay on side, and here we go. Look.
I mean, when you're 5 metres in front, it's due to be blown back. Tim Rogers.
Wingers. Hey, there you go.
Wingers and front men.
Here we go. Once again, a winger making a mistake. 16 men fixing it up. These scrums would be a warm position. The hookers loving it in there, and as you mentioned earlier in the day, hookers, don't we love them?
We sure do. Especially out at Gateshead. As the ball comes around, O'Toole grumming in between the couple of players. Oh, Jamison goes without it. Kennedy somehow
puts some pressure on
gets the ball. I thought he was going to take him out there, but they avoided the collision. The pirouette there at the base of the breakdown.
Bradley on.
Yeah, Bradley's come on, the 21.
It's early changes. We saw it in the Colts game from the Heelers.
Yeah, just looking down there at Will Gilbert. May have copped a bit of a head knock.
Trying to look out, get out of trouble.
Yeah, nice kick, nice clearing kick by Fletcher.
Tuala waiting back there, picking up Jack Arthur.
Yeah, Jack Arthur. Will he run it? No, he's going to play field position. And obviously the game plan set in place by Matt Thomas. We're going to play down their end. And coming across is Sherritt. Sherritt now looking to play on the sideline. Oh, good footwork there by the fly half. Rogers can't go with it. Tuala on the inside. Now he's going to place the ball back. Sherritt calling for it. Involved heavily, and here they come now. Knight looking to palm off. Can't quite get there.
Yeah, they bundled him up well.
Nice kick over the top by O'Toole. Kennedy slipping, just losing his footwork. It's going to be trouble, but he somehow comes up with it before the encroaching Cockatoos defensive line gets up on him.
Sherritt and Arthur drop back. They can see this coming on. And
Fletcher again, kicking towards Bainavalu, who gets it, almost loses his footing. Little chip over the top to himself. Bit of space. Foot race on with Rogers. Oh, that did not look good.
No, he's
out there.
Jared's going to
Fletcher. I think it was the captain Beakey. Bainavalu running into each other. Well, there was bodies everywhere.
I don't know if he slid Bainavalu or he's well, he obviously did, but I think if we're watching here, he slid to try and...
He was on skates, isn't he?
Regain the ball. Yeah, here we go.
Oh, almost a head clash, and I've almost taken out the whole production
Jason
desk.
Gillespie and Steve Moore.
Almost could have been a disaster there for the captain for the Blue Heelers, but he avoided it. And as we've said all day, they breed them tough in the country, Anthony.
They do. Both lots of countries.
It's a big country here in Australia. And this is grassroots rugby at its best. Brooke going forward.
Two locks cuddling here on the...
Yep, West getting the better of his opposition there. Oh, hands in the ruck,
Yeah.
I thought. Yes, for
Oh,
sure. Wow.
gee whiz.
I don't
I
know. We
think
might get a
Jared
replay on that one.
Oh, and he's marched them too for the
Yeah,
chat.
back chat.
I think Jared did get that wrong. He was probably unsighted.
We probably won't get the right angle on it, but we might be able to see the hands in the ruck here from one of the sides, and the ball just...
Well, he's on his feet there, and then bang.
Yeah, spat out there.
Yeah,
No, not me. Turvey, not me.
Yep. Well, it was like picking up a buffalo's carcass or something, wasn't he? He went up for dinner on his 50,000 hectare farm. Just,
Throwing it over his shoulder
yep,
on his hobby helicopter.
yep. Probably find out he's a barrister.
That ball won there by the Cockatoos. As the Healers go forward. Sorry, the Healers have won it.
Well, see, this is where they need to come away with their points.
Yeah, it's going to be hard here. Brooks all over the ball as they drive forward. Bradley out wide to... Oh, that did not look good. Hawker on the inside. Fletcher really telegraphed that pass.
Yeah, the Cockatoo forward's happy to see him coming.
Bradley tries to go himself. Now they pick and drive, and here they come. Anoka.
Brook making the effort to get out of there. And little inside ball here. Turvey. Colt Hero.
Here's a Colt Hero all across Queensland country. And the Healers now, they're coming for it, but good defence again by the Cockatoos, but they're going to get penalised.
Yeah, Planton didn't know what to do there. Picking it up from the back of the ruck there.
So now it's going to be 5 out again. Can they set up with a couple of minutes to go before the stroke of half-time? The Healers looking to get some points on the board.
Gone early.
As it comes down, they went early. McKill is taken down. Bradley calling his forwards in, and again, great defence by the Cockatoos on their own line. The Healers still have it. They're playing in tight. There he is again, Turvey. He's rolled over.
Topsy-turvy rolling. Oh, he's going to come back.
Yeah, Logan's going to come back here, and he's going to have a chat to his touch
Tonks.
judge. Tonks.
G'day, Jared. Hi, Drew. You go, are you cold? Yes, I'm cold. I'm cold too.
Look who's number one tonight, they're saying to each other. And that's a penalty. Well, that's a try.
Penalty.
He's called the try. The Cockatoos cannot believe it. Tuala. We'll have a look at the replay here. He rolled out of it. Turvey, he's been strong all game.
Well,
The big prop forward, and I don't know, I think he was still in the motion. I think that's fine.
well, there was no
Good
one
call.
attached. There was no one attached to him.
Great call, Jared Logan, consulting with his sideline official, Drew Tonks.
I think he was just telling Drew over there, what I'm going to award this.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this, Drew.
Just
Don't
letting
you put your flag up.
Yeah. Just letting you know you need to stay over there. Can you go under the post, please? We're about to kick for a goal.
Or it may have been, hey, Drew, I'm thirsty. Can you get me some water?
I'll have a chat to him if I
I'm
can.
number one here tonight, Drew. Anyway, we love the officials and what they do for country rugby.
Well, without them, it doesn't happen, does it? Look at the Queensland country crew. They're all walking around over there, the support staff, coaching staff.
Well, the
players.
scale on the player in the background under the mascot logo on your screens says it all, doesn't it? He is freezing.
Yep. Tending to stretch his hamstrings. He looks like a front rower. Obviously, he doesn't have any.
So Kennedy from the touchline. It's quite a tough attempt for the fullback.
The footing's been just down this 5 metre line. Their footing's been a bit light, I'd say. I'm sure he plants that foot and he'll go over.
As all the Cockatoos come out, put pressure, and it goes wide. It sails adrift. As we go into a bit of injury time here.
Yep. I see Matt Thomas just here next to us, ready to go out and have a chat to the boys at half time. And I think he'll be happy with the way they've played. They've got out of trouble well. As a lot of hard work for that try.
Yeah, a lot of defence in this, the better part of this first half, probably 25 minutes or so. They're defending their own line, and they've done a good job of it, trying to concede the 5 points as Brooke lets it bounce off his chest. And it goes in. No, Tonks has it. We might get a replay on that because I thought he may have kept that in.
Yeah, well, Tonks, whether it's across the plane and...
Logan looking at his watch. It's a Fitbit.
No, well,
it's not actually a watch, it's a Fitbit.
He's tracking himself.
Ball goes to the back to Tuala. And Brooke, good combination there by the Country Cockatoos.
Tuala slow to get up. He's still down.
He's an old war horse. He's going to get up and
Brennan.
He's back to his feet. So Brennan rolls them forward again. Oh, that's another good run. As O'Toole digs for it. McGuinness driven backwards and gets some momentum forward, but he's lost the ball, turned over to the Blue Heelers. So coming up towards half time, the Queensland Blue Heelers, they're going to have to play the ball, keep the ball in play. There's Turvey, the try scorer.
Cockatoos spread out here, solid in defence.
As they go now, Fletcher.
Knight
unable to release. Yeah, nice work by Knight. As Bradley draws in the penalty, so.
Bundled up by Brennan, but I think it was the earlier penalty for the offside around the ruck. Well, the hooker, I see Anaka having a chat.
Yeah, Anoka.
Still working out what they want to do. And
we're going to go for goal here, I think. Yep, yeah. They've pointed for the goal, and that will take us surely to half-time.
Well, Kennedy... Jeez, I think Kennedy's just walked about 3 metres infield and plonked the ball down there. So whether Jared Logan's... Jeez, Kennedy, smart play. Jared Logan turns his back, come over to have a chat to Tuala, and Kennedy walks the ball 3 metres infield. Take a bit of angle out. Smart play. So Tuala getting a bit of attention while they shape this kick up here, and
yeah, he should see it out. As we said, he's the veteran of this countryside. He's the captain. He's the leader. And now Kennedy. It's further back than his attempt before. But it'll put the Country Blue Heelers from Queensland 2 points adrift, and it looks pretty good. Oh, and the flags go
Kennedy
up on the stroke of half-time. So 10-8 it's the score. And the Country Blue Heelers have fought their way back from Queensland against New South Wales Country Cockatoos. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back with Stephen O'Brien from the Country Cockatoos to have a quick chat about grassroots rugby.
Mascot is the app your rugby club needs. Mascot makes it easy to communicate with players and supporters, track results and fixtures, manage payments, and best of all, Mascot will increase your sponsorship revenue. Sign up is easy. Visit mascot.co and download the app on the iOS and Google Play stores today.
Impossible to pack up.
I know. That was the longest half of football I've ever.
Oh my god, I know. This one's probably going to be even longer.
The weather says it's 7.
Hey?
The weather says 7.
Oh my god, get off.
Well, welcome back, everybody, and it is an absolute pleasure here to have the newly appointed Country Executive Officer. Is that your full title, Stephen O'Brien?
It's a mouthful.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, very good, and we're here tonight. It's been a great performance by, of course, the Colts first up, and the first half of this game, it's been intense, hasn't it, for country rugby, and it's great for grassroots to be out here and celebrating country rugby across Australia.
It's been a wonderful afternoon, and I came down a bit early to watch the first grade game, and Newcastle Hunter is regarded as a very strong zone, and the first grade fixture is very high quality. So, but then given the opportunity for the Colts and the Cockatoos to play together on the same afternoon, and the Southern Beaches Rugby Club, happy to host us and promote it, and Newcastle Hunter, the zone, get right behind it. It's just, it's just wonderful to see everyone in country rugby just trying to pull together and do something and give back a bit to the zones, I suppose.
Yeah, it certainly is, and the country program has been a pretty big one this year as well, a couple of extra games, and of course the Cockatoos going really well at the moment.
Yeah, 2 from 2 at the moment, so it's, the Queensland country boys have got themselves back in the game now, but we're really, we'd love them to get home here, but moving forward, I suppose, with the Colts, I probably just wanted to talk a bit more on the Colts.
Yeah, cool.
They don't really get the the accolades as the senior boys, but they've performed really well at the Gen Blue Trials, which was a new initiative this year, and Tim Rapp and Pat McCutcheon's organised.
Yeah, very good. And of course, we have a lot to do on Bar TV Sports with that Gen Blue side, and it's a very good program, and I think the pathways, I guess, that it creates for country players to get into that. I know there was quite a few country players in that under-20s, super under-20 side this year.
Yeah, absolutely, and there always is. And we know at a head office point of view how important country rugby is. I mean, it makes up a fair whack of the junior player numbers, and obviously, from a pipeline point of view, we've got this wide base to create, and country juniors is a big part of that. So it's just really important for these guys to get an opportunity, as well as our senior team to really, typify what country rugby's about.
Well, country rugby, I mean, it is really strong out in the bush in New South Wales and indeed Queensland. I guess we hear reports of dwindling numbers and player participation, but I guess that isn't entirely true with country rugby.
Absolutely not, no. So we're looking for an increase across all zones this year. We're looking to increase our numbers, which is wonderful, and we've got terrific clubs and really passionate people. Look, you only have to look across the sideline here tonight, and there's people that run junior clubs, and there's people that run their senior club, and they're all pitching together to make rugby what it is. But junior clubs they're going really well. I mean, there's some things definitely we can work on, and that's from New South Wales country point of view right through to the ARU. We've got to get better at some certain things, but supporting our clubs is paramount for us at New South Wales Rugby at the moment. That's where we want to invest our time and our passion, because if we get that club landscape right, all of our feeder programs like Game On and our sevens programs and things like that, and our touch points with kids and boys and girls, they'll end up at our clubs. So if our clubs are strong, the game's strong. Yeah,
definitely, and I guess there is a big push for participation and all that sort of stuff. Tell us a little bit about, I guess, the programs that you plan on implementing throughout 2017 and indeed in the future.
Yeah, our development officers are on the ground, and they're in every country zone, and they do a wonderful job. Somebody asks us to describe what they do, and I tell them, well, they'll be coaching a 6-year-old in the morning, and then they'll be coaching a first grade player of an evening. They've got that sort of range of ability and everything in between, from helping clubs run their club better in terms of fundraising and trying to get money, and right through to getting sponsorship for their clubs. And then
well, you might have to get them onto Mascot, the new app that's out for grassroots and clubs to help with the sponsorship and I guess player participation and all those things that I guess we strive for in grassroots rugby.
Yeah, that's right. So everyone banding together at the moment, it's evident to see. I come out tonight and everyone's like, how can we help? And well, what is the plan and how can we help? So it's just a really good. I think it's an exciting time. Our clubs are doing really well, although the negative press around rugby at the moment sort of takes away from the good things that we're actually doing at grassroots level.
It's a conspiracy for mine, anyway.
Absolutely, I'm with you.
In any case, thanks very much for joining us. You're doing a great job, and I guess we'll see you throughout the season for all the other zones, and of course on Bar TV Sports we love promoting grassroots, and we think you guys are doing a great job at Country Rugby Union.
Thank you, and thanks for all the support and covering the game. It's really greatly appreciated.
All right, thanks Stephen. We'll catch you, and before they kick off, what's the end score going to be?
geez, let's go 25-8.
Well, here we go. It's showtime now. Thanks very much, Stephen. And the kick-off there by Sherritt, going over the head there of the opposition players. And Gickwell just couldn't go with it. As we're joined back now by Anthony Partridge. How was the tuck shop, Anthony? And do you still have your fingers?
They're out of pies. Both for gravy rolls. We're going to take
stop right there. Kraus had a bit of space. They're attacking early on. So, Coach Matt Thomas has probably gone and asked them to start the way they started the first half, and they've done just that. And the Cockatoos come away with a penalty. O'Toole shakes his head.
Well, straight into it, the second half. Great to hear from Steve O'Brien there. Sob, as they like to call him.
Yeah, does a great job.
Yeah,
good.
Taking over the role this year.
They're taking over from Terry Woodward, and Kraus now getting under that. Of course, Terry done a great job over the last 20 or so years.
Yeah. Mainstay, hasn't he?
Oh, great tackle there by Jack Arthur. And now coming up with is the Cockatoos. It was an interesting exchange there. There's Bainavalu. Now Tuala, he manages to get himself back into the second half. There's a bit of an injury cloud over him, but he's fine. As Sherritt now looking to take on the line. Sherritt inside ball. Here comes Papworth. Taken down. He's dangerous, isn't he, Sherritt, every time he gets the ball. Yeah, McNamara. He's really guiding this team around now for the Cockatoos. Sherritt, as the pass to Tuala, he's upended. Now looking to come back towards the right. Sherritt screaming for the ball, bounces. Offloading to Knight.
Good hands, McNamara.
Yeah, nice hands, McNamara. He's close. Almost there. There's space on the short side. But they just couldn't get the quick ball.
Just lost it forward.
Yeah, lost it forward there. Reaching out.
Well, it's been helter-skelter to start to the second half. It's been all the Cockatoos.
Yes, certainly. That's how they started the game in the first half. And if we look here, we'll get a good view on that from our cameras from Bar TV Sports. Yeah, just spilling the ball. Oh, I don't know.
No, don't know. It looks like, well, I don't know where he was trying
he
to
laid
put
the
it.
egg, that's for sure.
That's what they're calling it. Eggs. I didn't even have any of them at the tuck shop.
It's a battery farm out there.
Tuala. Look at the steam still coming off. Jared Logan wants to see it again.
Well, the fog's just slowly starting to set in here. But Terry Kennedy, Terry... I've lost it. Terry Woodward.
That's what you're looking for.
He's just informed me there. He's got his fog machine well and truly parked up the back. He's only going to bring it out if he needs to. Score 10-8, 3 minutes in.
Jared Logan just poking his head over the scrum there. He's only just taller than the scrum.
Be nice to Jared, second half. Oh, the ball spills out. Close. What a scrum. And you can see out there the dewiness on the grass. It's going to prove for an interesting second half, especially with these scrums. Their boots these days, not like they used to be, Anthony.
Where are the 21 mil studs gone?
They went out when Rucking went out.
Oh,
There's only one reason you had 21 mils.
Yeah, that's right, because they can go in deeper.
It wasn't for grip.
No. They come in off a bit of, like I said, that 5 metre line. It's pretty slimy there. There's Matt Thomas, the coach. Good chat at half time and always ready to go.
Yeah, he's cool under pressure, isn't he?
Where's your beanie, Matty?
I know.
Fair dig, have you got less hair than me?
Good scrum there, again by the Cockatoos, and the ball comes out. And they choose to run it this time. Good option. Harry Hawker. We saw him make a couple of good breaks in the first half. And that comes down, and Kraus is under it. Nicely taken.
Look at them lining up too, the boys.
Yeah, here they come. Jack Arthur looking for West, and West comes back, and great chase there by the Queensland countryside.
Definitely a maul.
Yeah, this will be interesting. Great chase by the Blue Heelers.
Yeah. That's good play by them, and
That's match turning stuff, Anthony. That's what that is.
They've
As we
got-
see a couple of reserves coming on, Nielsen and Huppets, 16 and 18. So some fresh legs maybe needed there as the scrum was going backwards a little.
Tweedy, bit of a cult following by the sound of things.
Yeah, big Tweedy. He had a good first half, actually,
he
the
has. Been
number
good.
4.
Well, our cult hero, Turvey, still out there.
Yeah,
About
he's-
to go to action again. Bladen Gant warming up here to come on. And
Yeah, big Bladen. Now
Certainly.
playing up around the Port Macquarie area. Oh, Paulie Tuala comes up with it somehow. And now the Cockatoos with a good chance again to attack O'Toole. Oh, they jump the gun there. The Blue Heelers, Brennan, takes them forward.
great
The
presentation.
Cockatoos' own cult hero is Brennan, as Knight now tries to bump off a couple. Fletcher was well in his target there.
Ryan,
Looking to play out the back, Ryan there.
Sherritt,
Sherritt looking to use that footwork again, but he's
Probably wasn't
taken down this
expecting it
time.
there.
Bainavalu looking to come in and get busy there.
He's a strong ball carrier.
Here's Brennan again, and Brennan. He's got to be one of the most improved players in New South Wales country rugby, is Brennan. As West hits the line out wide.
Oh,
Coming
Turvey
through, yeah, Turvey.
up the side.
May have well called that offside, but Logan says play on, and here he is again. Brennan, he's taken 3 hit-ups in
Many plays.
about 5 phases. Oh, Brooke this time. What a good tackle there by Anoka. Lined him up. Sherritt calling for it, turning on the inside. Arthur wrestled, brought to the ground. He turned the ball over just before Arthur, but coming through on the ball was the Heelers, and here they come.
No,
Oh, Logan's blown it up. Harry Hawker. He was away.
Yeah, if we look at the replay, Bradley, I think the 21 in there, just not rolling away, didn't even make an effort.
Yes. As we see there, yeah, 21.
There he is. And he just ends up here, bang, killing the ball.
Just
Not
couldn't
quick
move away,
enough.
could he? And
No,
O'Toole
O'Toole.
did a good job of it to get
like
over him. Good halfback.
Good halfbacks roll here. Bladen Gant coming.
Oh, he's a good player to come off the bench, isn't he, Bladen Gant?
Fair dinkum. Big boy.
I remember packing against him once, and
Yeah.
my mother being Welsh, him being Welsh, I said, yucky duck. He looked at me all confused. How did you learn that? I was born with it, Bladen. In any case, he towed us up after that.
Yeah. He was solid for the Tars, and then out here at the beaches, certainly one of the mainstays of the Newcastle rep side in the years. And Jack Arthur lining one up here from,
Yeah, this is his good side, Jack Arthur, so
that's good, 38 metres out.
let's see. Almost 9 minutes played here. And this will be the first points. It comes around, it comes across and goes under the sticks. So
6 in Gaelic.
just didn't have the distance there. As you see the country bench,
Doing a bit of moving around.
nice long drop out there. Bainavalu on the far side looking to straighten up and use his pace and get through the other side of this Blue Heelers defence, which has come out in solidarity in this second half. And Brooke driven back. Ryan does well, but he's turned the ball over, so the Heelers with a chance. Box kick off the back there by Gilbert. And in the end, Sherritt, I think it was back there.
And Travis Brooke coming into the breakdown there to help out Sherritt.
Yeah, that'll be a scrum going forward. So the game certainly in the balance here. Being played from end to end.
Well, here comes Bladen Gant, getting a cheer from the locals.
Yeah, did play for the Southern Beaches Club, where we're situated at tonight at the Sandpit out at Gateshead, encompassing Lake Macquarie, or Eastern Lake Macquarie.
McGuinness is the one coming off, and Gant going into hooker.
Yeah, he's very good at the set piece, Gant. He's got a very good throw.
Yeah, solid frame, good scrummager.
Yeah, great scrummager, and he's a big body too. So you don't really lose anything, as we see the Queensland Country bench there.
Just to let him know what I thought of him from the second row of the opposition.
And here they come now. Long ball out wide. Krause all juggles it, but he finds a bit of space.
Spiders on him.
Up towards halfway, Knight backing up there and looking to counter-up the heelers. And here's Brennan again. It's about his 7th or 8th hit up in this half. Almost not getting there, Knight. Somehow got there. How didn't the healer come across and get that ball? I don't know, but Sherritt now with the ball, looking to control it along the ground. Coming across is Kennedy. Kennedy cuts it off before it gets to the sideline, and he'll counter with a kick. And here it comes now, and his Cockatoo line is set. And now Knight looking to kick downfield. It's going to find some space, isn't it? No, coming nicely under the ball there was the fly half Fletcher. And this is a high one. And now they take the ball through. Oh, great run here by the prop forward in McNamara. Almost scoring the try before.
Didn't know what happened. Just to open it up. Jeez, lost forward there, but Brennan in the break
good
there.
run by McNamara, but just looking to go forward. There's calls for hands in the ruck, but Logan's having no part of that.
McNamara, let's see if we can see him.
We might get a replay on it.
She was hooking along, wasn't
Nothing better than seeing a big number 3 in full flight. For our viewers out there for Bar TV Sports.
Eyes were lit up.
Look at him just taken down there. Yeah, I don't know about that. That's
Brennan.
Unlucky. Good strength on the ball there by McKill, the number 6 from the Blue Heelers. The replacement getting made there. Ryan, he's had a very good game, tough game.
Yeah.
The lock.
Carried the ball well in the first half, and Brennan taken over in the second half. So they're all starting to warm up. I think it might be Egan that have gone into the row there to replace Ryan.
Oh, penalty now.
Yes.
In front of the sticks. You'd think Jack Arthur would probably take a shot at this one.
It's great to see the backs come in. Knight, Sherritt, Jack Ryan even coming up for a tap on the bum of the boys.
Yeah, the big
Anytime
forwards.
you see those scrummaging penalties come your way, it's...
Well, Bled and Gant,
Yeah,
I'm not saying it's wholly and solely him, but certainly has made a significant significant contribution to that one.
Yes. I think your mouth might have just frozen.
Frozen up. Oh, I'm absolutely freezing here.
It is cold.
Our producer just showed us his phone. It said 8 degrees, and
Beautiful.
I'll tell you what, with the wind chill,
Yeah,
I'm saying -4.
yeah.
As Sherritt now, he's taken control of the kicking duties again.
What do they take one each? Share it.
They share it.
Arthur, they share it.
Sherritt, he kicks the ball and sails over. So this time,
Good sharing,
the New
Jack
South
Arthur.
Wales Country Cockatoos are successful with the kick, 13-8. So 5 points in it. And that just gives a little bit of ascendancy, I guess. And it's been a tight second half, hasn't it? It's been
Very
neck and neck.
Good restart. Brooke. Travis.
Brooke, nice work, Travis Brooke.
Bled and Gant here getting a
Here he
touch.
goes now, Bled and Gant looking to drive forward. He does that. He always gets through the opposition. Oh, but he's turned the ball over. First carry. And here's Turvey. Oh, he's taken down. Pops the ball up, though. Fletcher on the spot. He's turned the ball over now. Now they're looking to play. And Big Papworth taken down. Sherritt calling for the ball, but they pick and drive. Gant making up for the turnover before. Sherritt now looking for runners. Finds Brennan. And Brennan.
Needed to help. Great
Oh,
clean
great
out
clean
there,
out there.
Tawala.
Knocking
McNamara.
Fletcher back about 5 metres, and he's hurt his shoulder as well.
Well, that's what happens when a 5'8" gets near a ruck.
And Gicko on the far side. He cleans the ball up, and just looking at Fletcher there, he's down in back play.
Yeah, he's clutching at that arm.
Yeah, he was certainly
not happy.
Absolutely dealt with, and the ball very scrappy at the back for the Blue Heelers. The ball goes along the ground.
Just a bit of a mess.
Can't pick it up. Hawker.
Yeah, well, Fletcher out in back play getting treatment. And
yeah, no direction was there. No. Unfortunately for the Blue Heelers, very good opportunity to counter there and come up with some points, but he was looking for him but couldn't find him.
Yuck.
As Kennedy was standing in there.
Yeah, obviously the ball a bit dewy. See Krause out here, the only one with brains. He's got the long skins on, the rest of them all. Oh, no. So, who are they having a chat to over there? Someone... West.
Yeah, a couple of players down, isn't it? West and the hooker and Oka for the countryside.
Well, they all end up having a huddle while West gets treatment here, Logan.
You've got to have a huddle, don't you?
Yeah, they go.
I'd be going for a run. You can see the steam blowing off everyone there on the touchline.
Turvey first to the scrum. The Buffalo farmer from North Queensland. His parents are up watching there. What are they on about? He's not a buffalo farmer.
Well, he should be.
He's a barrister from Queensland. He's a barrister from Brisbane.
He's a barrister from Cairns. So here they come now. The Cockatoos, and another good scrum there. All 8 of them driving through. Brook picks up off the back, but dealt with nicely by the 19, Vincent.
Yeah, it's good, yeah.
Penalty there, and Vincent, he did all the work off the back. I thought Brook had the players outside him. Probably should have passed that ball then.
Well, too, the Maitland combination there. Jono was in the spot.
Yeah, should have passed it really, but anyway, he might come to regret that now as they get up to the 40.
Sure, he'll say sorry at training on Tuesday night. So look over at Tim O'Toole here, standing close by. One of the great Maitland coaches from the years gone by.
So Anoka goes to the front. Nicely won there as they go wide. Seems to be all right now, Fletcher. As he has the ball, gets around, looking to flick the ball on, but can't get it to Kennedy. There's now Anoka calling for the ball. Gets it and tries to break this Cockatoos defence, but Brennan comes up with a great tackle, drives him back. He's going to have to roll away. It pops out, turnover. But yeah, it was going to be a penalty. He was on the ground and played at it. Didn't make himself move away either. Could have been a conglomerate of things there.
Good word, well used, Gareth. My mouth just froze as well.
Beaky just having a chat to Logan, wanting to know a few of the rules. Yeah, nice kick there, so.
The other line out.
22 out, Anoka with the ball. Probably too far to set them all, but they might get a little drive on here.
20 was a go-to in the first half. He's obviously been substituted, so Vincent, I think, yeah, there he is, winning that ball at the front. Mauling it
and they do drive on.
Had a great rolling maul in the first half. They were well managed, but
yeah, well defended though by the Cockatoos. Looking to get the hand in there. They do just that now, playing out wide. And here he comes, Jamison finds a little bit of space.
Krause equal to the task.
Yeah, Krause does well talking on it with the inside man. But it's all Blue Heelers at the moment. And they'll pick and drive. Planton was calling for it, the number 8, wanting the ball, but didn't go with it. Yeah. He's so good in the breakdown, is Tuala. Vincent forced to pick and drive. Here he is, Turvey. Gets them 10 out. Anoka with nice little deft hands in close. So they're building here.
Got numbers out wide if it goes.
Oh, nice work. Here's Jamison. Has a player on the outside. Rogers. Is he over? Yeah. Rogers is over for a try. This will level the scores, and the Queensland Country Blue Heelers hit back.
Well, the Country boys coming in for a chat. As we go back to, we talked about him in the first half, seeing what he was going to be like, and it had to go. I thought the pressure up there, the shooter up in defence, and the width that had to go wide, and good finish.
Tim Rogers says, "Who am I? You am I."
In his beautiful boots and hair pulled back, locks flowing. Gee whiz. Well, that has tied. It's a pretty pressure kick here. Right in front, we saw in the Colts fixture how crucial 2 points can be.
Yeah, definitely. They missed in a similar position as well.
And he's taken it up.
Well, let's see Kennedy. He's taking it back.
Taking it back at
25 out. He's been successful with 1 from 2 here today. Oh, no, sorry, 1 from 3. Say my statistics, 13 all. Not the luckiest of scorelines.
19 minutes to go.
Yeah, they were building for a while, weren't they, the Queensland Countryside? And again, the pressure comes out.
No,
certainly. Definitely.
Yeah, well.
13 apiece. And the Country officials from both sides, they've gone a bit greyer here at Gateshead with these 2 matches.
Well, Matt Thompson can't. There's not much to go grey on Matt Thompson. He might have lost a few more.
Yeah, Terry Woodward certainly isn't sporting those blonde locks anymore, that's for sure.
Yep.
As the ball comes out, and it's back in play. The Blue Heelers looking now to advance the ball. Anoka takes that one forward, looking for a clean exit here, and they come back for the kick. Fletcher. He was in all sorts, copped a stinger earlier on. As Sherritt's back there, he'll look to play on. Oh, look at the footwork again, but yeah, nicely taken. Beakey, the captain. The secondary wave of defence. And we see Rob Richardson's on the field now, hailing from the Central Coast. He's been a Country stalwart for a number of years. A nice tackle there on Jack Arthur. The Blue Heelers really now have picked up the pace, and Glenn, what can he do to get his Countryside moving forward? The Cockatoos now. Tuala was calling for it. They go behind him to Richardson, and Richardson.
McNamara first receiver there. He's early found fame, running through the hole there earlier.
Bainavalu looking to do something from midfield, but instead he just takes it in. Oh, O'Toole surely will get the penalty there.
No.
As Tuala now takes them forward. Here's Sherritt around the ankles. Nice pick up there. Knight gets the ball and it's stripped off him. Kicked forward there by Jack Arthur, and now Kennedy kicks it back downfield, and Sherritt got to his feet quickly and got back for the kick.
Bainavalu.
Yeah, Bainavalu looking, had a couple of players outside him, but went himself again. Just content to take it forward. It's Tuala now.
I think it needs to come. There's two of the front rowers, back row number 8 out here. A bit of a mismatch in the back. It's still on. It's got to come now. These backs out here.
Yeah, Sherritt's calling for it. You can see it out there.
Brennan, shift it now. It's on.
Brennan looks like he's going to go for the ball. Gets in the way and somehow comes over. It goes backwards. Sherritt now. Oh, stepping, sees the hole, sees the mismatch. Inside ball to O'Toole. He's been the standout, hasn't he? Sherritt, he could be the difference here today as Brennan takes another hit up forward. Here's Brook. Brook now. Trying to match his lock-in work rate. An inside ball again to Gant. This time the ball spits out. Sherritt has to go for it. It's going to be a foot race. Bradley going for it. Kicks ahead. Is it going to pop up for Arthur? No, Bradley almost comes up with it. And Fletcher dives on it. Knock on.
Arthur.
So, against the run of play.
Well, we see Egan coming on for the for the Cockatoos.
Well, look at the replay here. Oh, nicely seen, nicely spotted there by Bradley. Almost popped up for him. Jack Arthur.
Oh, there it is. Just a little touch and knock on trying to regather it there. And
well, he did well to scramble back there, really.
It is Tuala coming off. He limps off.
Yeah, Tuala limps off, the old workhorse.
Well, he copped a few bumps there in that first half, and geez, worked hard in that second half.
It'll be a real shame for the Cockatoos. Their captain, their leader, coming from the field as he gets a standing ovation from the sideline coming off, hailing from the Illawarra region. Of course, playing in the Buildcorp NRC as well for the Country Eagles side.
Good, isn't he? He's been
bagging a couple of tries.
Yeah, he's good.
So played it.
The breakdown and carried the ball well.
The best level. And on comes Sorden as well. You can't miss him with the dreadlocks.
Yeah.
He might just miss getting out there before the set piece is packed.
Oh, fantastic. Never had the... Tim, my brother, could have had hair. He could have turned his to dreadlocks in his day.
Oh, he's a Pantene man, though, the twin brother, isn't he?
Yeah, well, he is now. Spends more time grooming himself.
Well, anyway, let's get back to the action as Bradley
Here we go.
feeds the ball. The Healers
Steam. Just
looking
great scrum.
to consolidate. Oh, what a scrum by the Country New South Wales side. The Cockatoos come up with it.
Travis Brooks solid in defence.
Yeah, Gicko as well. Oh, that's a penalty to the New South Wales countryside. The Cockatoos come up with something special.
Well, it was from a big scrum, and then they come out and continue the pressure in defence and force a mistake, force them to panic and off their feet, penalised justly, and Sherritt getting some...
Yeah, nice distance on that. I thought he might have gone a little bit further. Not giving too much distance away there, the touch judge.
Like we talked about, Gant really good at the set piece, and they've gone early.
Well, they go wide. Oh,
great
what a bullet.
line.
Oh, it pops off Sorden's chest. He wasn't ready for it. Should have been ready for it. In what was a very well won line out, the throw was pinpoint, and Sorden just couldn't handle.
Great six ball. Look
As
at
we
that.
look here, just bounces off his chest, just needs to be aware there. He's only just come on the field. He's a player that can make up for that, though. Unlucky not to be starting here today. O'Toole just getting ahead there. He's very good. He's very nippy around the breakdown.
Sure he'll trail this ball and get some pressure on the 10 out there, Fletcher.
Ball comes to the back. Bradley. Oh, going wide. Fletcher forced to kick in the end. The ball was terrible by Bradley, to be fair. And Kraus now stepping, getting through the middle, running into traffic now. Brennan gets the ball wide. Bainavalu chipping over the top. Can't come up with it, though. Nice tackle there. Was that man Sorden with the dreadlocks? So now the Blue Healers, what can they do? They need to get it out. It's a battle of attrition here at Gateshead. 13 apiece.
Certainly has been an arm wrestle. Good position, Bainavalu back into position.
Yeah, it wasn't Bainavalu.
West.
It was West. The Sherritt now looks for his winger. In Kraus, and Kraus gets around his man. Kraus goes on the inside. Oh, Met in some very good defence coming across. He needs to release the ball. He can't release the ball.
No,
off his feet. He didn't need to.
The tackler didn't release the player there, and it was a good, solid contact. All he had to do was show that a slight release, and it would have gone the Healers' way. But
yeah, a bit of
here in the replay, the Kraus, geez, he's got some skates. Look at him go.
He absolutely smoked Jamison then, didn't he?
There
it was Hawker.
Hawker all over it. Not off the ball, straight to his feet. Didn't release a player, and just penalty there.
Yeah, good call, referee Logan. Of course, this match brought to you by Mascot, our broadcast partner here today. Get online if you want to commercialise your club at grassroots level. Mascot, download the app.
Great attacking opportunity here.
Goes to the back again. Oh, just can't handle it. Gant's got too much pepper on it. It's wet out there.
Yeah.
He just needs to maybe lob that one to the back.
Ball, yeah, a bit. They like all good hookers to tell you, well, if you can get one hand to it, you can get two hands to it. It's easier said than done in conditions like this. You can see
the ball very slippery out there too.
The
Hence probably why he's put a bit more pepper on the throw.
Bit of gas. Look at that steam.
So it doesn't slip.
Yeah, and that fog lifting off the scrum. What a sight. Every tight five.
I don't know if it's a game of rugby or an episode of Thomas the Tank Engine, the steam out there. Oh, good scrum again by the Cockatoos, forcing the Healers backwards, and Logan blows the whistle against the Cockatoos side. So the Healers now with another chance to work their way upfield.
He's called them for driving in the boring in.
Yeah, boring in's the call.
They lose 25 metres here.
Yeah, unfortunately, we'll see. Anoka, he's been pretty good finding his man, finding his mark.
So Brooke comes to the front to contest.
Vincent, he's been their go-to man up the front, the 19. And they go to him. Oh, nicely one in the air against Brooke. Bradley, good pressure on him by Brooke. Here's Jamison. Bouncing off. Losing the ball. What a hit by Sherritt. Absolutely threw his body at him. The fly half.
Still playing advantage here.
They're offside here. The Blue Healers are all offside. I don't know what the touch judge is doing.
Go back. Well, Jared was standing there.
If we could get a replay, maybe. Because if we look at the replay here, the Blue Healers...
Jared was standing back with them, and they were all a metre in front of him. And then,
they're all offside.
He was watching the attacking play, obviously, but...
We'll see here.
They're all...
As they jump the gun there.
Well, he's just getting the ball out. And yeah,
that's our man Turvey. Definitely offside there.
Shuttle.
In any case, there's the cockatoo. There's the mascot.
Few changes coming on. Tenor, there he is. Oh, the prop.
Yeah,
prop forward cockatoo.
Just hugging the halfway post.
Papworth would be happy that his jumper's on the
mascot.
Yeah. Well, does that mean Papworth's the youngest in camp? I don't think he's like a bit of
he
a
doesn't look
campaigner for me.
Maybe he's a debutant.
Yeah, well, could be.
Yeah, it looks like Brooke getting a bit of attention out there too. He'll be okay. Big, tall man, tough as teak. He
was good through that line out there.
Well, he and Brennan probably the standout forwards for me so far in this game.
Yeah, they've been really good. Brennan's had a great second half. And see what he does up at Rugby Park in Singleton week in, week out. And he's taken it here at this level, and it's great to see him doing it.
Of course, this game brought to you by Mascot. Doing great things to help commercialise grassroots rugby and indeed all your sports out there. Yeah, nice work. Brooke taking it off. Out wide now, Krause bouncing off, palming off. He's lighting up at the moment. Krause inside to Gant, and Gant will take it forward and take them up towards the 22 and over. Picking up off the back, that time was Egan. Now they're looking for quick ball, the Country Cockatoos. Picking and driving. This is what's going to get them over the line, I feel. They keep it in tight. The Blue Healers side, the Country Queensland, they're all up on their feet on the far side. They need to defend here. As the New South Wales Country Cockatoos, they're probably about half a metre out.
Well, even Rogers getting into the action there in defence.
6 minutes to go, and you can see
Jeez, they were close.
The fog on the far side. It's slowly creeping in.
Sneaking across, rolling in out of the bush here.
I can see the country officials blowing it away. But I think the only hot air here is us today, Anthony.
Lots of it. Every person watching and listening guarantees that that's what's coming out of my mouth, hot air.
So 13 apiece.
Look at a roll, eh? Gee whiz, that's just instant. I think it might have been coming off this Cockatoo forward pack. They've just
You can see on the wide shot there from Bar TV Sports, of course. If you do want to get involved with Bar TV Sports, like us on Facebook our new platform. Subscribe to it, www.bartvsports.com.au. And, of course, the New South Wales Country Facebook page. Get in, give that a like as well. Grow the game, grow grassroots rugby throughout Australia. Plenty of great things happening.
Glad we've got the cherry picker up there, because that's what's going to get us a view. It's tough to see them across the field at the moment from where we're sitting.
Yeah, the scissor lift well and truly up there. Oh, nice work. Great scrum. And that is a try.
Yes. Oh, no, it's just a penalty.
Oh, I thought it was a try.
No, it's a penalty.
Yeah, it's a penalty. Sorry.
So, not a penalty try, but a great scrum. They've been solid in the... Their scrummaging's been so solid in the second half.
Yeah, I thought Gant may have dived on that. I can't... For our viewers out there, we're at ground level, and it's very hard to see across that side of the pitch at the moment.
Travis Brook very excited there to see that. And Sherritt points at the post, and I don't know if he's shared it with Jack Arthur.
I think he'll take it. Well, he's a match winner, Sherritt. We've seen him do this in club rugby. We've seen him do it throughout his career. South African.
He has had a great game, been very influential in most plays, most attacking plays at the country. Will come away with try to win the game right on the stroke.
What a try it was. 18-16, the final score. New South Wales Country Cockatoos succumbing to a great fight back from the Queensland Country Blue Heelers. And for me, man of the match, the number 3 for the Queensland side, Big James Turvey.
Yeah, we did. We talked about him a lot. He's mine as well. Bit of a cult hero, and I think we'll pick him up. We pan across there. He did have a great game. Solid try scorer and played the 80 for a big boy. He's done really well.
Yeah, very good game. And this game, of course, brought to you by Mascot and the Country New South Wales Rugby Union. Bar TV Sports. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Gareth Wozniak. Thanks very much, Anthony Partridge. It's been great having you with me all day.
Thanks, Gareth. It's been great. And go home and we'll thaw out, eh?
Oh, definitely. We'll see everybody later. Of course, we've got a big weekend still to come on Bar TV Sports. Tune in on the website, bartvsports.com.au, or indeed Facebook. Thanks very much, everybody. As I said, I'm Gareth Wozniak. It's been an unbelievable day here out at the Sandpit. Final score in the big game, 18-16 in favour of Queensland Country Blue Heelers. Catch you next time.
Bye for now.
Mascot is the app your rugby club needs. Mascot makes it easy to communicate with players and supporters, track results and fixtures, manage payments, and best of all, Mascot will increase your sponsorship revenue. Sign up is easy. Visit mascot.co and download the app on the iOS and Google Play stores today.